Hello. We are officially back. What's happening, everybody? All right. All right. So we did go up to the new week opening gap, and we have previous day high pretty darn close, and I think it wants to break that level anyway. So we're pretty close. And what else do we have? Well, not much. Basically, that's all. And what else? What else? Yeah, that's all. We should be getting higher, right? Up to the 590s. Other than that, well, we have our levels down here. So we have a 5-minute fair value gap right there. 5-minute fair value gap, or BC. I'm not CC, BC. And those are the targets. But if we go higher, well, let's look to the left. Oh yeah, we do have some buy side liquidity as well. Well, the only thing we have actually is this one. This at 20,045, and we have the 20k level, of course, pretty darn close as well. Okay, all right, that's it. These are the levels. Everything has been outlined, hovering in between these areas, so we'll see. We shall see. Oh, the sun is shining. Sun is shining. The weather is sweet again. Makes you wanna move. Oh, we don't need this. Throwing out some garbage here. All right. Up to the 590s, I see. That's where it wants to go. $30 points. Should be taking out previous day high, which is actually a Friday high. And on the mini, the same number is at 589. So we're gonna go with 589, which is 1 point closer. Okay, 589 on the mini. And that's it. 6 minutes to go. Let's see what's going on. 6 minutes to go. I'm actually kind of curious if it wants to pop those highs or not. There is, well, not too many liquidity. I mean, in terms of gaps down there, there's one at 526. Yeah, I would be expecting this one popping higher. Who knows? Let's see. Make you wanna move under the rainbow. Yeah, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 40 seconds. Let's see. I'm telling you, it feels like it wants to go for that 589. It feels like it. It does definitely feels like it. On the 15 minute, well, the same situation. We have the order blocks down there. We have Asia low, order blocks, midnight area. So quite a few stuff going on. Oh, this was the alerts for, oh, that one was for gold, one for NQ. That wants to go lower. All right. Last minute. Last minute. Here we go. So let's look for potential levels of draw on liquidity. I would definitely go with the 438. If this one would shift structure, I would go with it. Low hanging fruit would be somewhere at 451. So I might do that. But anyway, here we go, everybody. just a few seconds. And there's a spike lower at the open. Still. Okay. 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 The mid level of the new week opening gap so far is holding. So far it's holding. Feels like it wants to pop higher. Who knows? You know, up to that previous day high maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Basically stuck here. Might want to go lower. Who knows? There is liquidity at 26. Just in case. Yeah, low of that candle is 26.25. There is 15-minute liquidity at 26.25. And now price is just hovering in between those levels. Not sure if it wants to take it. But it was darn close. Yeah, I better not. I'm not gonna do anything with this. This is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, so it did go down, took the 15-minute liquidity. And so far, we might gonna drop. Look at that. Open 48.25, low 43.75. Might be dropping lower. There might gonna be a drop. A little bit tempted to jump into a short, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let you guys know if we're jumping into a short here. But it's tempting to jump into a short. Actually, I'm jumping into a short here. Just a small one to see how it does. If it goes through those levels, I'm gonna target what's the low here? I'm gonna target 440.25. 0.50 actually. So I'm in a low. I'm in a I'm in a sell position. How to show this? Yeah, here it is. I don't have a stop loss yet. I guess I'm gonna put it somewhere here. And yeah, that's it. If it goes up once more, I might going to add one more micro to it. Worst case scenario. Up there at the 530s. I might going to add one more micro to it. And we'll see. Yeah, getting ready to add one more, and that would be the final amount of risk that I take. Oh, it didn't go up there quite yet. Okay, I'm still only with one micro here. Didn't go up there yet. I don't want to add one more to it because in case if it wants to go up there to the 589s, I don't think I want to add more. I'm copy trading this between 3 accounts, and so I don't want to add unnecessary risk. If not needed. Crazy price action. The more we hover around here, the more I know I'm not sure I want to add more to this one. So just wait this out, what happens. If we would trade below the 70s or 73, I might just move my stop to break even if I can, or at least lower it down to the 25, but I'm also watching gold because it seemed to me that it might want to break higher, break some highs, but man, this is something I don't want to be in, and I'm in this trade anyway. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Martin, good morning. TP is Friday high. Yeah, I guess so. 589. That's what I was afraid of. But it might go there, sweeping liquidity down here and then reversing up there. That's my problem. I thought that we're gonna go down and visit that 440. It's not going. Not yet, at least. $589, right? Yeah, 589. Okay, I don't know what's happening here, but we're stuck in the middle. Also, the trade is stuck in the middle. Not good. There's a gap left behind above 23. I guess it wants to go up there. Why not? What a congested barcoding price action here on the 1 minute already. I was hoping for more. I was hoping for a little bit more. Oh man, going higher. Getting closer to my stop. Yeah. It's getting higher and higher. Almost got stopped out, and I'm gonna get stopped out now. All right. Nice. Good job. I'm stopped out. Let's see on the 1 minute what's going on. We're trading back above maybe this 5 minute gap again. Not quite sure. Martin! Hey! Long time no see. Where have you been? All is good. Good to see you here. How you doing, man? I was in a short position. I got stopped out, but I don't know what it wants to do. It might want to go for that Friday high. Not really sure. Not really sure. But it seems like it wants to push that area. Unfortunate for me. I mean, I tried. I really did. I really tried. And look at that. It's going for it, man. Oh, 89. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. It's always happening to me. What can I do? You're great. Awesome. Friday high incoming. Yeah, 89. Get prepared, everyone. You'll learn from you to keep pushing past the losses. Hey, that's nice. Exactly. I mean, you have to go. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep pushing. Never give up. Just go forward. No stopping. You know. I guess it wants to go through on this Friday high, and it did. All right. I guess it did. Or did I? No, it didn't. How far did it go? Now it's pushing through. There you go. So we got Friday high. Hey, nice, Martin. Hey, nice. Good job. Well, unfortunately, I got stopped out. A little bit annoyed by this. But what can I do? What can I do? And it's just keep on pushing on the 1 hour. At least we got out from this range, so that's a good thing. Next boss will leave soon. Well, you should go then. You should go. Gold went lower. That's interesting. Nicely went lower. It feels like NQ still wants to push this. I don't know. Like we are at 605. Might want to go to the 650s. And there you go. It's just going. It's just going. I was offside here completely. So I'm just gonna mark the 700 level. Going back to the 1 minute to see what's going on. And on the 5 minute, well, nothing. 596. Low is 595.25. 595.25. So this would be a level of liquidity on the 5 minute. If we're pulling back, but NQ wants to go higher. Is this going lower to pick up liquidity? They still have time from the 5 minute candle. Might be good for scalpers. Yeah. Whoa. What is this? What was this here? Man, this was like, what the heck? 50 points. Stab here. Okay, no structure shift. I'm gonna delete this. So this just created a 5 minute low at 59. Actually, let me see. We're 59.75. But no structure shift, so I think it's just going down for liquidity. Or it should. Maybe not. Maybe it's just gonna keep on pushing. Went lower. All right, 5-minute liquidity taken. There's no structure shift yet. Actually, this 1-minute candle could be shifting structure to the downside again, but better be careful. Okay. Time to look at the downside again as we just coming back into the gap. 441 is still something I like. So if I see that happening, who knows, I might take it. I'm not in a position. Technically, there was a structure shift here, but only like a minor structure shift. First fair value gap is down here, everybody's favorite. Okay. And that's it. This is interesting. Can this one be an inversion here? Or what? I do think it can be. $438. Or 40. I took a short. I took a short. Targeting 442. If it goes down there. Still don't have a stop on this one. Maybe I should. Alright, I put a stop. I'm targeting that, yeah, 442. Actually, I'm looking for the sell side liquidity on the 5-minute busy down there at 438. The trigger was the structure shift and the bearish candle formation to go lower. One thing I do look for is maybe close a partial if we can get down there to the low of the range. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a buy limit here just in case, as a limit, as a partial profit thing. And I'm hoping for the best. Yeah, Naomi. Or maybe an FAFO. FAFO. Yeah, it could be. I gotta be careful. I mean, no. I don't know. This is just really, really crazy. Absolutely crazy situation here. Almost went down. There should be liquidity down there below the 40s, I think, in my opinion. So I guess we'll see. Okay, partial profit was taken. Modifying my TP, I'm looking to go down to 40.75. Moving my stop to break even. Alright, stop is at break even, took partial. This is a free trade now. So let's go. 5-minute liquidity. I want to see it go down there. If it starts to go sideways, then I'm just gonna trail it. Here comes the new hour, by the way, the 10 a.m. candle, everybody. 10 a.m. candle is coming in 20 seconds. That could be interesting. Here's the new hour. I'm taking it. I closed it. I closed it manually. I'm afraid I'm a chicken because this was a nice move. And now this should have been my final TP. Anyway, I got it. I closed it down. So booyah. Booyah. I made $300 on this one. Times 3. Oh, actually not, because these accounts were down like this. No, not this. So these accounts in the London session were down negative $70 each. So I managed to go up to 247 on this one, 252 on this one, and look at almost at payout level again. This one is at payout level, 251 on this one. These accounts were also in drawdown, but nice. Good. Good. Hey, thank you, Alex. Thank you. Well, it was 2 micros. You know, 2 micros. Here we go. It was a nice little trade. This was a nice trade. And you know, actually, this should be enough for a day. You know, this should be, if you're trading multiple accounts, this should be enough for a day. Like, I was having a losing streak in London session. Not like losing streak, but technically chopping myself up. Brought the account back to profit. Multiple accounts. And now, what else should I need? This should be enough for the day. Maybe I'm gonna do some evals after this. Actually, let me say, oh yeah, I made some profit on the Bulenox accounts too. Man, I like this trade. This was a nice one. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this trade. Now this was a classic one. The trigger, by the way, and I'm gonna show you this. The trigger, like you might ask, why did I decided to enter? First thing was here. A market structure shift to the downside on the 1 minute. So this is the 1 minute chart. And the trigger to enter the trade, not just because I had the drawn liquidity outlined on down there, the trigger was these 2 candles here. The 952 and the 953 candles. So that was a bullish candle pushing above the high of this one. And then after that, bearish candle trading and closing below that bullish candle. Now this was like a, not the bearish engulfing candle, I don't even know what to call it, evening star or whatever, but after the close of this candle I was like, okay, it has to continue. So that was the trigger. I could have actually looked for a fair value gap up there, but when I saw this I was like, it should waterfall down. It was a very strong indication. And after this, I have no freaking idea. Now, actually, we can fool around on evals, but man, this was such a good start of the week. Newsmac boots. Hey, sabotage. Hey man, how you doing? How was the weekend? What's up? What's up? What's up? It was great. Nice. Accidentally put 4 minis. Oh. Whew. That's a dangerous situation there. I'm glad you got out of it. I'm glad you got out. It happened to me as well, like at least a few times. There is my calculator. I have to calculate some risk. Took 750 loss on that one, but went back to 1 minute for my. Hey, I mean, this is so weird. Like, it happened. Similar thing happened to me as well. Like, you actually have the skill to dig yourself out of the hole, but why does it not work when you want it to work, right? But anyway, it worked out for you, and that's all that matters. That's a good thing. That is great. Why does it feel like a seek and destroy thing? Maybe it's not, but anyway, it's okay. If we go to the 5 minute, let's look a little bit closer here. We just repriced a 5 minute fair value gap here, so I'm gonna extend this. I mean, not repriced, but tagged into that gap. We still have. I'm gonna delete this because it's not important anymore. We still have an order block 421 down here to the left. Or demand zone, right? I think we could continue to 421. What do you guys think? I think we can go down to that 5 minute level. Also, Asia low is the bottom of another 5 minute order block to the left. Let me delete that. So order block, tagged into this gap. It might seem to be that we're trying to go lower again. At least that's what I think. Mohammed, hey! Oh, welcome! Another OG viewer. Where have you been, man? Good to see you. What up, what up? What up, what up? Do 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 do. Okay. In the 5 minute fair value gap at the mid level here, 520. Let's see how price is going to react to this level. I'm not in any position. Just waiting again. Okay. The mid-level is still rejecting price. So it could be good for a possible short. Everybody. I might gonna try to fool around on an eval. You know, might gonna try to do that. I actually have an eval just for this. Okay. Rejecting from the mid-level of that gap. It could be good. Drawn liquidity 421. Maybe. Maybe. That's a big maybe, but it could be. Down to the order block. You live in a shithole? Well, electricity is not available. Oh, man. Actually, I'm sorry, it's not funny. But, yeah, man. I can imagine, like, yeah. That sucks, I know. But hey, as long as you do everything you can to keep up with the knowledge and the market, you know, that's what good. That's one of the best things in trading, is that really, if you learn it well and if you're disciplined, you know, you can actually make a living from anywhere. And you know, first payout is for a new generator. Just trolling, man. No, but actually, I know I mean, when I was a kid here, I mean, we had the same situation in my hometown. Fresh Delgado is here. Welcome back. What's the word? We had a beautiful trade. Before 10 a.m. going down here to 38. That was a beautiful one. I really enjoyed it. I copy traded it on multiple accounts and onto the back to green, I would say. And now I'm waiting for some sort of a shift downside to target the 421 order block. So this is a 5-minute order block. 5-minute bullish order block / demand zone. I'm gonna put it to the top. Let's go. Observing the first fair value gap. Okay, I think it was here. This is the one, right? Yeah, this one here is the one. Look at that. Okay. First presentation gap. I'm just gonna call it first fair value gap. It's not accurate, I know, but it's there. 933, yeah, this one. Exactly. So let's see how this one's gonna react. Gold is going back higher, I think. Might want to break some highs. What? Yeah, it wants to go higher. Maybe I should have watched it closer. But gold wants to go. It should break that high up there. And there she goes. Gold broke higher. And NQ decided to go sideways. ES also down here. This is ES. Let me look at the... Okay. Okay, that was an earlier... Oh yeah, we talked about this. So ES actually trying to close this gap. So it might gonna go bullish as long as ES is pulling up there to 5,584.50, then it can go. Then it can still go. And NQ might follow. As long as ES is pushing up there to that 5,584, NQ might follow. Anyway, let's focus on NQ here. Fresh Delgado bought the gold. Let's go. Do you think gold is for our market maker sell model? Oh, it's hard. It's early to say that, I think. Look at that. I mean, the 4 hour. I don't know. We have a new day opening gap high and low. If you go down to the 1 hour, or even just, well, I don't know. I'm not sure. We had a gap there that has been partially repriced. Look at the daily chart. That's the problem on gold. Now, with gold, you see this gap here. And I would like to see a rebalanced price range. So an up close daily candle. That's what I would like to see. So the lower time frames pretty much rebalanced it. But the daily, that's quite a big gap even for gold. The daily still needs to have an up close candle, is what I think, to completely rebalance it, at least near to perfect. So I'm a little bit skeptical to go short on gold. That's my thought on it, but I guess we'll see. Be careful with that gap on the daily. It can try to push higher, and at least on the futures. I don't know how does it look on the CFDs. There's no gap on the CFD, but there is a gap on futures. Okay, so be careful. It could be a tricky one and pushing higher. Okay, NQ is still trying to accumulate some positions. Might try to go lower, who knows. Krister, hello, good afternoon. Hey. What up? What up? What up? Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Still waiting. Not much to do. Not much to do. Okay, what was this? Do we have a signal here on gold? Oh, it's nothing. we might gonna have a signal to go short on NQ. I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell is going on with this. What is ES doing? ES pushing. Okay, never mind. Never mind. What is 5? I think it wants to push it, man. I think it wants to go for that. As long as is ES pulling NQ, it's very risky to go short here. And if we trade above the mid-level of 540, I mean this gap here, then it's all over. NQ is officially turned off. What is this? Why is it keeps pushing this? Gold is making new highs. It keeps going higher, but I don't care about it. I have a feeling that NQ is gonna push through this gap again, just to sweep some orders. Like, I can imagine this scenario. It's gonna keep on going, sweeping orders, and then boom. Something like that. What's the range here? Average 25 points. I'm not doing okay. Okay. We might see something here. We might see something here. This is not enough. It looks like a shift, but it's not. It's not a shift. I mean, technically, yeah, but all right. Swept some orders, and it keeps on going higher. If it goes higher, how far can it go? Up to the high of 41.50. 40, up to the 40s maybe. Can it go? Can it really go? There's a 5-minute gap there. It did go, right? It did. I 41.50. It wants to break into that 41.50 area. sweeping liquidity again. I guess so. Something like we were talking about, like it might want to pick up orders from this gap here. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Didn't go up there. Okay. Coming back down. Strong. Not sure if I want to be in a trade here. So on the 1 minute, let me get off these things here. Actually, first presentation, 5 minutes, I don't know. Pretty much messed up. Not really sure what it wants to do here. The low of this swing is 78.50. Let's see what it wants. If the 78.50 is gonna hold, then it might try to go higher. Like now. Maybe not. Let's wait for it. Mate 4200, get out of here, man. I'm just reading the chat. Oh, Gabriel. Good morning. If it doesn't go down, it might go. Yeah, maybe. Not trading advice, but no, it's I always say it's gonna go to the right side, you know. It always goes right. That's what I think. Oh, yeah, something like that. What's happening here? I just can't really see what is going on. Almost feels like it wants to go up there and pick liquidity from that 5 minute gap. We have the new 5/15 minute candle shortly. Malo, happy Monday. Jesus. 10 times $1,300. Malo, get out of here, man. I don't know how you do. Malo, you have to teach me how you do it. You do realize that. You have to tell me the secret. Lizel, FOMO. Yeah, I have to be careful. Have to be careful here. My God, look at this swing here. It was like almost going lower to the lows. Malo, congratulations. I don't know how you do it. Give me 10 handle to Asia. Yeah. The thing is, if I look at the 1 minute, okay, it's a great job that it swept the liquidity. And so far, it's everything as we outlined it. But the problem, I don't have an entry here. Not even a bearish engulfing candle. The only thing I have is that maybe if we would go back into this small gap and try to, you know, pick liquidity from there. Man, the FOMO. The FOMO is kicking in. 5-minute order block at 421 could be the target. The FOMO. I think it wants to take that out. I'm not jumping into this. It's just too late for me to jump in. It's too late. I can't do this. It's not my time to jump in. But 421. Pixel Force plays. Hey, you're up 4%. Yeah, that requires some risk, that's for sure. Good job, though. That's cool. Oh, man. I'm tempted to jump in, but I just can't. We outlined this zone in the London session, and I don't know. I think it just wants to go. It just wants to go. Guys, the FOMO is so real. I can't even explain or express myself how much. Prime time is up there. Was Asia? Yeah, yeah, exactly. This was an ideal entry, but in terms of entry, I mean, exactly entry model. Well, on the 3-minute there was a possible entry. The 3-minute did have a nice entry here. And what a rejection on the 3-minute from that 5-minute gap. It is what it is. What can we do, right? Anyway, I'm jumping in. Only on eval. I'm not touching the funded accounts. I'm jumping in with a small position, targeting the 421 on an eval. Yeah. Of course it goes higher. 422, 421. Should be okay. Why is it going higher? Only evaluation account, so don't worry about it. Negative risk to reward ratio on my end. I'm going to show you guys the trade just a second. Classic power 3 after accumulation, yeah. This was a classic power 3, yeah. Now it should pick liquidity from 507. I'm letting this one float a little bit. Just a little bit to see how it's going to react to this gap. I'm down 250 on this evaluation. I'm still holding it. Super aggressive trade. I can't do this on a funded, so I'm not going to do this on the funded. But if it picks liquidity from 507, I might going to jump in. I mean, add to it. Not jumping into the funded account. I'm not gonna give back profits. No, I'm not. I'm keeping it for myself. Greg is here. Hello. What's up? Okay. Back to this gap. I'm telling you, we're going up to 41.50. How about that? Dude, this is going up to 41.50. This is definitely going up to 41.50. Why? Because there is a 5-minute fair value gap, aka liquidity, up there, and it tried once, didn't go through. Now it wants to try once. It wants to go. It wants to go one more time. Maybe not. I'm telling you, that's the deal. It wants to go there. What's the time? 10:38. Yeah, gold is just crazy. Absolutely. You hate Monday. Mondays are always full of surprises, right? So 5-minute fair value gap resting here as possible buy side liquidity. 41.50 on the micro, and on the mini it's at 41.25. So let's just put this lower to 41.25 as well. So that's where liquidity is currently, at least. Here comes the decision point. We have a new 5-minute candle. What is going on here? Still not pushing. All right. Maybe it wants to take the elevator down. I mean, we do have a long wick candle here on the 5-minute. Okay, this could be an inversion here. Going down to 421 maybe. Or at least try to take out that 433. Interesting. Stuck in a range. Crazy. Absolutely. Yeah, Lizelle. We are stuck in a range. The 15-minute looks like a big doji candle. I don't like the way it looks like. Just a second. Yeah, it might want to try that liquidity in that 5-minute gap. That's a big if, but that's a big if. Dollar index took a deep dive. Okay, so the cash is floating into the markets maybe. Could be a bullish reaction. Yes, might be pushing as well. I haven't even checked it. What is happening on yes? Okay. Slowly edging higher. Okay, almost there at the new 5/15-minute candle, and the macro should be kicking in soon. Just a few seconds, and the new 5-minute/15-minute candle is coming up. There you go. No clean push. Well, just a little bit. Let's wait for it. Gold is crazy. Oh yeah. Gold is unstoppable. Gold is actually on steroids today. Let's wait for it and see what it does. Is it gonna take liquidity on this 5 minute or what? What is the deal here? Still didn't go up there, right? Didn't. Oh well. Oh, Fresh Delgado, I was just listening to your message here. Hey, nice job. Smack the gold trade. Wow, 4 minis. Beautiful. Jesus, look at that guy. On the 5 minute. Beautiful trade there. Beautiful trade. Congratulations. Here is the hit the bearish daily fair value gap. This could be a continuation. Yeah, it could be, but first, I mean, let's just see what was the high here. So it didn't quite hit the 41.25 yet. Interesting why it didn't. So now it's almost like triple equal high. And it's still not, I mean, it doesn't look like it want to push it. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I mean, look at the 5 minute. It's just barcoding. And the more I really wanted to jump into a trade, it just tricked me. And it's not doing anything crazy. Thank God I was only on eval. Needs to reach 20 minis. No or no. No, I'm not doing that, man. No. Far from it. I don't want to do that. I am not doing that. Only thing we can do is just wait, sit around on our hands. Let me log into Discord here, check some stuff about these promos. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Are you free after this Asia session? Yeah, we can check it out after Asia. Yeah, sure, Lizelle. So I'll be here before the stream, like 30 minutes or 40 minutes before, if it's good for you. So that means, I guess, sometime around between 1 to 2 a.m. Eastern Standard. How about that? You can do it. Oh, no, not this. No, I thought Asia, sorry. This session. Yeah, we can do it after this session. Sorry, I was like Asia session. Why I was reading Asia session? Yeah, sure. We can check that. We can check that, Lizelle. I'm gonna send you. I don't know why I was reading Asia. Like, what Asia session? Because I have some tabs opened up with the Asia session, saying Asia session. Anyway, yeah, sure. Yeah. We check it out. Yep. See you in the PM session. All right. See you, Mohammed. So yeah, we can do it. Where is it good for? Is it good for you on Discord or I don't know how to do it. Do you have Discord? I guess you have. You send me your email and I can pick you up. Let me log into my Discord here. Here I am. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Are we going lower? Lizelle, do you have Discord? I think you might have. Zoom? Yeah, so we can do a Zoom call. I think I'm gonna have to download. I don't have Zoom, but I think I can download. Actually, I'll try to download it now. Zoom. I had a Zoom account like 2 years ago. Does that still count? Sign up for free. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Verify your age. Oh no. I have to verify my age. I have to verify my email address. Okay. Let me register on Zoom here quickly, you know. Click on Zoom. Okay, and now how do I do this? Oh, they send me a code? Recent. I totally forgot my password. Okay. Forgot my password. Okay. I have to reset password. Sorry, I'll be with you guys in a second. Sign into Zoom. I have to download the application, I guess. Stay signed in. What is this? One-time passcode. Okay. One-time passcode. Is this? Verify. Incorrect. That's not possible. wait for the code. What's it gonna be? There's no verification code. Incorrect. Okay. All right, we're going down again. It seems like it. Okay, I managed to sign in. All right. Are we going to go down finally? I think we do. $421. Enter to a scalp. Doesn't seem like it wants to go lower, right? Anyway, enter to a short position. Let's all see how it goes. This has been entered at MyFundedFutures. Actually, I think we should be going down to 21. I don't even have a stop on this yet, so not a big deal, but just put a stop. Oh no! It was looking so good. Now it's not. Man. Is this a tricky one or a tricky one? Actually, there was a possible entry. Alright, I can't do this. I have to close this. It just wants to go back up again. We stay below 500, it's cool. But otherwise, no idea. I want my order block. Rock you like a hurricane. I don't know what it is doing here. Hey, motherfucker, it's Shopfest. Yeah. Maybe the PM session will gonna save our souls somehow, but this is a Shopfest. Exactly. Exactly. What the hell is going on, NQ? Come on. Come on! I can't do this, man. I can't. I'm closing it. I don't care. This was just a scalp trade, and still it felt like shit. This is like absolute nonsense. The problem is we still have liquidity at 541 up there, so I'm not gonna participate. Not even on evaluation accounts. This is just crazy. So no way. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I'm not gonna force myself into crazy trades. Actually, I'm up on fundeds. I'm super happy. So anyway, I'm gonna call it here. Lizel, I received your invite to Zoom, so let's start that session. Everybody, I'm not gonna participate. This is just shitty price action. I'm up on the funded accounts, except for MyFundedFutures. That one is a little bit down. So overall, above 200 something dollars on each big funded account. I mean, the Bulenox account is up 400 something, and that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna call it here because this price action is definitely not the one I'm looking for. I'll be back for tomorrow London session. And if you would like to support the channel, please don't forget to use my code tomsabo that works at most of these prop firms. Please use it, even for recess. Check it out. Some good discounts are still going on. Check it out. And thank you so much, everybody. God bless you all. I'll be back tomorrow in London session. All right. Thank you so much. God bless. Cheers.